I am not suicidal, nor am I homicidal. However, my truth is today that many of you wouldn't even recognize it. You know, you wouldn't recognize it. You don't want to talk about it. What often happens is people kill themselves or they kill other people, and then people say, oh, you know what? I never knew it. I never knew it. I share this because this is my truth today. This is my truth. However, I have such a blessing though, because I'm driving this car, and this car, after, the needle gets to a certain point and shoots down empty. The blessing that I have is, as I see this tank, that it's really nice. Even though I know I'm empty, I'm still full. Really. I say that because it's not about people. It's not about things. It's not about all that. But you know what? Sometimes acknowledgement can quiet the mind and soothe the heart. It doesn't require somebody to give you advice and tell you how you can be better. Because see, when a person says that they feel empty, they're not looking for somebody to tell them how not to feel empty. Really, they're not. They just want somebody to maybe fucking reach out. Reach out. Someone said to me today as I shut down my page, they said, I said I want to be entertaining, encouraging, motivational, uplifting. I want to be all of that. I love sharing my wow, and this right now is my wow. There's a thing about being lonely. You have all these people in the world, and yet there is a yearning to be with a person that, has the same likeliness. I talk about being afraid and not wanting to leave my area, but hell, what am I going to miss? Really? I have a friend that simply owes me $20. Just $20. My friend can do everything with everybody else, and I have to text her to say, hey, you got that $20? And then I have to hear why she doesn't have it. I'm just saying, a person can only give so much of them until, they don't have any more to give. That's just my truth. Really, it is really my truth. So, I'm not suicidal and I'm not homicidal. I'm just saying that right now, I'm running on empty, really. I work a temporary job. Let me tell you how it works. I work this temporary job because I need to pay my bills, right? So it's a temporary job, and they have a Christmas celebration. I understand that. I'm a temporary associate, so I don't get to go. However, today, everyone was in the office, and I was the only one on the phone. How isolated can that be? Sometimes an acknowledgement can quiet the mind and soothe the heart. It's just that simple. Alrighty, you guys. Take care. Just sharing my truth, okay? And I know I'm not the only one. Maybe the only one that's willing to tell the truth. Take care.